I'm Jessica Fischenfeld, a born and raised New Yorker now living in sunny Los Angeles. A lot of my friends suspected I'd love it in LA. Was it my bright wardrobe, my blonde hair, or my blind optimism that tipped them off? Either way, they were absolutely right. I love living in La La Land. But as time went on, I realized something was missing. I felt a hole that kept getting bigger and bigger until it was boiling. Something I took for granted all those years in New York without even realizing it. Bagels! I honestly didn't eat them very often, but when I did, I knew exactly where to go. But until I have a T-Swift level private jet, I can't travel 2,800 miles for breakfast. Vanessa Carlton won't even walk over 1,000. So could I find a bagel worth my while in the West? I enlisted some friends to help me out on my quest while I put my eternal optimism to the test. This is Bagels and Banter with Jessica Fischenfeld. My bagel buddy today is a true Renaissance man and entrepreneur whose most recent impressive feat has been creating his own video game. He's an improv master, a brilliant writer, director, producer, and one of my all-time favorite people. It's Brock St. Clair. We checked out New York Bagel and Deli in Westdale. A little on the nose for a pining New York native, I know. But with New York in the title, I was curious if they were the real deal or offensive posers. I was thrilled to find out that the manager is from New York and helps run the shop as true to form as possible. They had a wide variety of bagel flavors and spreads, and the bustling little shop with no seating inside really did feel like my favorite place back home. And they had Dr. Brown's. All was looking good on the surface, but will the flavors and textures hold up? A few bites will reveal all. So Brock St. Clair.
Hi.
You're here with me eating bagels.
I am so excited.
And where are you from?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
So you know all about bagels.
When I was in Memphis, I lived in Cooper Young. We had a flea market. There was this guy, Dave, and he did like homemade bagels. Best bagels I have ever had. That's the benchmark in my mind.
If his name is Dave, he's probably Jewish and probably makes good bagels.
Yeah, other than that, I'm not an expert. I would consider myself a bagel enthusiast.
Okay, well, let's see how enthusiastic you are about this first bite. Okay. Let's try it. Simultaneous bagel bite. It's never been done before on the show. Cheers.
Cheers.
In Bagels Veritas.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I'm actually a huge fan of that.
It looks amazing.
What did you get on yours?
It's tuna with lettuce and tomato and onion. I love that it's sandwich style. It's not this big open face like, Instagram me. Yeah. I'm just here to entertain. It's like...
Such a needy bagel.
Such a needy bagel.
Oh my God. The attention-seeking bagels.
I know. The California bagels.
Well, I got egg, bacon, avocado on an onion bagel. I was going to get everything because that's my go-to.
But I snatched it from you.
Yeah. I wanted to have some spread.
The tuna tastes very fresh and refreshing.
Nice.
I'm trying to get a sense of like the bagel flavor. So I have to sort of like do some like surgery here. I'm liking the texture. I did get it toasted as recommended by the Mr.
Bagel.
Mr. Bagel.
The bagel man himself.
Mr. New York Bagels and Deli.
He knows what he's talking about. You can tell.
The proprietor.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
That's good. That's a high level vocab word. I don't do untoasted bread in general.
Never?
No.
I feel like if the bagel was like super fresh, like right out of the oven / boiling pot,
Sure.
it wouldn't need to be toasted. But throughout the day, I get that they sit out they need a little reviving.
Yeah.
You know? It
does breathe life.
Yeah.
Back into bread to toast
and
it.
The texture's pretty good. It's got that chewy inside. And the outside is definitely crispy. It's a nice toast. I know that you started as a major YouTuber.
Yeah, I've done gaming on YouTube for a long time with my friend Pleasure, and Mr. Gibbs is his YouTube name, and then my channel, Brock HD, which I did forever, probably 13 years now. It's been around. Very much a YouTube kid. Grew up watching YouTube as like my celebrity.
Yeah.
People like Charlie is so cool, like him, like Lloyd.
Epic rap battles of history, Lloyd.
Yes, I haven't told him that so that he's not uncomfortable.
Okay.
So maybe cut around it, who knows. Then I got into acting when I moved to Mississippi, ironically, for college. That brought me out here.
And how long have you been out here?
4 years in August.
Okay, that's not that long.
No.
You've got 3 years on me.
Yeah, you're like
I'm
freshly here.
Yeah. Still feels pretty fresh, but I'm like, I gotta chase Brock, gotta catch up.
You gotta catch up.
You know, you're my
motivation.
motivation.
Never will, because time. That's how time is.
And you're so tall.
Yeah.
I tried to wear my tall shoes today.
I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that.
And the socks kind of look like bagels.
Like an avant-garde bagel.
Yeah, I got them from my neighbor. she had an extra pair of socks and she thought I might like them.
I just moved into a new building, and I've always lived in apartments, and I'm renting still, but it's condos. And the vibe is a lot different because everybody like wants to know who I am, you know? In the apartments, it's like nobody cares, whatever.
Yeah.
Like we're in and out all the time. But people who've lived there for like 15 years, I'm really getting to know my neighbors. None of them have given me socks yet.
Well,
So I don't know if that's like a red flag.
they're just not comfortable with you yet. Once you
Yeah.
get the socks though,
They'll
then
open up.
it's like easy flowing.
Right, it's like breaking bread.
Yeah,
Giving
exactly.
socks.
Yeah. The texture's pretty good. It could be a little chewier in the center if I'm gonna be really picky. I'm gonna give bagel texture, I don't know, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Ooh.
I have had much worse in LA. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat in terms of having much worse in LA. Maybe this is what you're saying, a little more there, a little
Yeah.
more soft, but the crunch is
The inside,
great.
yeah, the crunch is really great.
And also the bagel as a whole, like I am hungry, but I am about to devour
Yeah,
this.
the bagel as a whole and the bagel has a hole. It was right there. It was
And
right
the
there.
bagel has a hole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 8 as well.
Okay.
Not just to follow you, but I think 8 is the right
Yeah,
number.
even if you did it to follow me, I'd be okay with that too.
You know how I like to follow you.
Yeah, you're a follower.
I'm a
obviously.
follower.
Not a leader in this industry.
Not in the bagel industry.
No, not all of us can be. For bagel flavor, it's not overwhelming anything, but it's also not nothing. It is pretty good.
Mine's great. And I got the garlic, and I'm getting garlic, and it's not overpowering
Okay.
either. Even after the toast, because you know they toast it, so it kind of
Yes,
takes
yeah,
it out.
the
but-
garlic does get a little bit crispy.
Yes, but even then, I'm getting a lot of garlic. I
Okay.
think the flavor's spot on.
I'm gonna give this bagel flavor, do I dare
Are you
give it
going high?
an 8?
I was gonna go 9. I'm really enjoying this.
You're not from New York, so
I'm not from New
your
York, so I
standards
don't.
might be
Yes,
lower.
my standards might be different than yours.
Yeah.
I'm easy to please,
Mhm.
but I think for a garlic bagel, it's doing the right thing.
And then the toppings, I really love this tuna. So
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna, right off the bat, like give this tuna a 9 out of 10.
So I got, again, egg, cheese, bacon, avocado. I think the thing with avocado is so many places, like it's not ripe yet when they cut into it, you know? So it's like
They don't
hard
care,
almost.
yeah.
But this is really, really ripe and soft in such a way that I don't feel like I'm fighting the avocado every time I take a bite out of it.
I hate fighting avocados.
I hate
like they're just
fighting-
running around the streets.
And you feel bad about
You
it because they're
just-
so small.
They're so small.
Yeah, but it's like, you still
you're
wronged
like,
me.
you're in my way.
Right.
You just gotta kick them.
Exactly.
Kick 'em in the
They're
parking
like,
lot,
Please,
you know?
don't hit me. And the bacon is very nice and crispy.
Not kosher, but it's okay.
It's not kosher, I'm sorry.
We're not an Orthodox Jewish show. Many Jews who are kosher except for bacon,
Oh, really?
because bacon is that good.
That good. If I were going to cheat on one thing, it would definitely be bacon.
So in the math of the bagel report card, I'm gonna call this an 8.7.
8.7.
8.7. This is the highest rating I've given so far. This is scary for me.
Am I skewing your
Can you hold
scores?
my hand while I say
Yes.
this? New York Bagels and Deli, you get an 8.7 on the bagel report card starometer. Wow.
This is a big moment. Are you okay?
I think I'm okay with my choices.
This bagel
Not safe for children.
NSFW bagel. Don't bring your kids here. A show that I do with Jess sometimes. Mission Improbable at the West Side Comedy Theater. Every Saturday night at 10 p.m. Follow me on Instagram at Brock St. Clair, BROCKSTCLAIR. I post stories about it and other things that I'm doing. Vaudeville? Black or white?
Are you seriously suggesting that I just split this down the middle and you eat one color and I eat the other color?
This is a test of trust.
That's madness.
Do you trust me to review accurately the black or white side?
That would be like so chaotic. Not in a good way.
It's soft.
I'd probably honestly give this like a 6 or 7.
It's probably 6 for me.
The bagels were amazing, and that's what we're
Bagel
gonna
was the
focus
star
on.
of the show.
Well done.
Thank you for having me.
Always a
I'm gonna-
pleasure. All right, get the out of here.
All right, thank you.
Go.
I'm sorry.
Leave. Hasta la vista from Bagels and Banter.
No, I like that one. No, I didn't want to undermine you. I like that one.